We once again affirmed that Republicans' anti-gay crusade is mostly just an effort to prevent themselves from their own temptations and living their own goddamn truth. And also, it's sort of been a lesson in, Republicans not understanding how social media works and that we can see you, Grandpa. We can see what you like. This story is like somehow better than the Ted Cruz story where he liked a like hardcore porn video on 9/11, which I'd forgot the 9/11 part of it, which I think is a very funny date to jack off. But the man in question we're talking about is Lieutenant Governor of Tennessee, Randy McNally.
Randy,
good old Randy McNally. Turns out he's been liking and commenting on a young gay influencer's semi-nude and or very nude photos. Gonna show you a couple of them. So here he is. Yes, showing us his booty. And Lieutenant and Governor McNally with the blue check mark saying, Finn, you can turn a rainy day into rainbows and sunshine. Which is, again, I was a very funny Southern way of like catcalling someone. There he is saying 3 hearts and 3 flame emojis. And Franklin Superstar, who is this young influencer, says, "You are literally always so nice, King." And then Lieutenant Governor replies with 3 eye hearts.
It's actually a really sweet correspondence. Like if he wasn't a hateful homophobe, you go, this is really lovely. Like because like you have reply guys. Look at you. I have reply guys. Some of them you're like, yeah. One of them reached out to me the day I gave birth and was like, would you be willing to send photos of when your milk comes in?
Stop, guy. I mean, so okay.
And that was Brett Kavanaugh. No, it was not. It was just some random man. And I was like, thank you so much for asking. I'm not going to be able to do that, but I do appreciate the inquiry.
But like, I would have been like, okay, but like, how much though?
How much? No, I truly was like, thank you for reaching out.
But this is what I'm saying about, okay, so yes, this is a story of a homophobe. We'll talk about what he legislates against, who also has been liking a clearly gay influencer's, naked photos.
And it seems like they have some sort of online relationship.
They have some sort of relationship.
You're always so nice, King. Like,
So put a pin in that. But I think more broadly, what your also comment speaks to is like men online just shooting their shot.
Yeah.
When no one needed to shoot a shot. You didn't need to say anything. You didn't need to do anything. You probably should have double checked whether you were, commenting under your official handle. But also like, what was the best case scenario, Randy? What do you expect was going to happen? Sir, who asked Megan if to send photos of her milk coming, what did you think she was going to say? Yeah.
Best case scenario was yes. Here's the thing with and you hear shoot your shot as a metaphor all the time. That's in reference to shooting a basketball at a backboard, at a basketball hoop. Well, in this case, the basketball hoop is a person. And I actually do not want basketballs thrown at me. So it's like the metaphor, it doesn't work because it's like shooting your paintball shot at their head, maybe. But like you can't just practice on women and people. And Finn, even though Finn, I think money exchange hands there because it's like you are always literally so kind. It's like he has been mowing him. He is zelling him. And
so this is a question. Okay, so a little bit of info on McNally, right? Randy McNally, while with Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally as its speaker, Tennessee Senate has advanced and passed bans this year on gender-affirming care for transgender youth and restrictions on where certain drag shows can take place. So, utter hypocrite if he is in fact either gay or likes gay performers or whatever it is. Here's Randy McNally, though, on local news, which, God damn it, I please don't copyright strike this. Replying to why he sent those messages. Why did he comment? Here he is.
Try to encourage people with posts and try to, help them.
I mean, he's like, I'm caught. Don't coat me. I don't know if you saw SNL this past weekend. Molly Kearney did an incredible Randy on Weekend Update.
Yes.
Loved their portrayal of him. The thing that sucks is that we all know they're hypocrites. The Herschel Walker of it all, of
Right.
having paid for abortions and being anti-abortion. So it's like we see this in every single one of them is a hypocrite.
Right.
And like we're all humans are hypocrites. That's just sort of, it's like, do as I say, not as I do. Oh, it's okay for that person. They're fun. You know, like we all do make exceptions, but when it comes to Republican lawmakers, they're hypocrisy goes into limiting rights of people. So it's not just as silly as like, no, you can't sit with me. It doesn't, what does this matter to the people of Tennessee who voted for him? Nothing. No one is not going to vote for him over this. And maybe there'll be 5 people, but it's like, he's got a crew that rides for him. And it doesn't even matter that he was fully caught red-handed. If anything, it would be better for him to just be like, yes, I like to look at pictures of men.
Yeah.
I'm married to a woman, but yes, I have sexual fantasies about men. Like he'd probably even pick up some Democrat votes. Like we would just be like, oh, that's at least honest. But they just double down in their hypocrisy and they pay no price for it. And it's so infuriating. So we're going to continue to have these gotchas.
Yeah.
And the gotchas only get bigger and more.
It's endless
It's
gotchas.
endless.
And like, this is like one of the very, very lightweight. I want to
this
go
one's
to
like fun and sweet. There's no victim.
Exactly.
Finn
This
is
isn't,
obviously like loves his fan. Did you see him? Did you see the guy on the news? I actually don't know if he.
Okay, so his name is
identifies as him.
Franklin McClure, which I have
Yes.
a problem with his whole story because what is a better name for like a twink influencer online? Randy McNally or Franklin McClure? Like
Probably Randy.
they need exactly. They should be switched. Franklin should be lieutenant governor.
Yeah.
The names, and then Randy McNally should be that's his
I'll
right
take you
handle.
one further. I think Franklin, the hot twink, should be lieutenant governor. I would love to see the policies he puts into place. So he did a news interview shirtless, just on a porch shirtless, and I go, get your 15 minutes, okay? Like he is so hot and he is working it, and he's like, yeah, we're friends. I don't like, it's just like, I don't get why he's saying that we're not friends anymore.
He said, okay, so he says that for a few years, the lieutenant governor had been commenting on his post, but that he'd never met him, that no money exchanged hands, no Zelle. But the best is, he says, referring to the comments, this is from an interview with The Cut, from McNally, when McNally first started coming in when he was 17, McClure says, I didn't even know what a damn lieutenant governor was. I was thinking it's kind of random, but I'm grateful that someone's being nice to me. You could look at a heart emoji and think someone's telling you that they have a crush on you, I guess, but it's also valid for someone to just be saying you're pretty or you look good. Randy never asked me for nudes. He never asked me to date. I really don't have to be angry about anything to be angry about. So there's that. Here's another little fun moment though, because Franklin, oh, now I'm getting him confused. In his bio says, I'm not a whore, I'm a hoe. There's a difference. One is a slut, the other's a prostitute. I'm the one that gets free weed for giving head.
Yes. And is a musician. That's a revelation.
There you go. Exactly. So know the difference, but then also here was McNally's response to that that part of his bio.
I don't know that, a lot of times on people's posts, you see the name and you see what they've written and you just press the button that says like.
So you didn't read that post?
I don't recall reading the part about the weed. I know that.
The weed is the thing to take issue with.
So I didn't know that was an option. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do it.